Name a film with music so redonkulously good it can get you fully erect faster than this one. I will not wait because you are wrong! The ultimate story of the rejection of masculine toxicity, the ultimate coming-of-age film, the film that proves that the dreams work. A film so good that it caused an entire company to go down the cop-out live-action remake route. A film that can conquer gods and level cities. The allegories you can take from this film. It truly is a film for everybody. How to Train Your Dragon is about Hiccup, a young Viking in a village besieged by dragons who befriends one of the most dangerous dragons, just as his father and most of the village set off to try and find the nesting grounds of the dragon horde to kill them all. However, Hiccup realizes that these beasts are actually just incredibly lovable. How do they showcase that ferocious dragons can actually be lovable pets? They basically make them into cats. This film has got everything. At the heart of it is a very realistic father-son relationship where the father only has two settings: disappointed and awkward bonding. What a vibe! It has something for everyone. Modern folks will love to see the early example of the gender role reversal relationship, which is awesome. The entire film is about how you shouldn't resort to violence unless... unless it's to save your loved ones. What a perfect vibe. Everybody can appreciate that message, right? It teaches kids that you can indeed get a hot girlfriend if you get a cool pet. And of course there's something for the gays, because Hiccup's dad and Gobber are basically male co-parenting that child. It's got such "and they were roommates" energy. Hiccup is the ultimate form of the relatable animated protagonist kid, like Pixar wishes they could. And Toothless has got all the energy of the adorable animal sidekick, while also having all the energy of the ferocious protector of Hiccup. He can be both things, my brothers. And this film has the trilogy of scenes that are so perfectly scored. In fact, the whole film is that John Powell should have just retroactively won 20 Oscars. Can you believe that this film lost out Best Animated Picture at the Oscars to Toy Story 3? Fucking Toy Story 3? God, fuck those toys. Anyway, I don't mean that I like Toy Story, but come on! So, it's got the scene in the first act where they fly the first flight around Berg. And then it's got the scene in the second act where Astrid, they fly with her. And then it's got the final fight scene against the huge dragon in the third act. Those three scenes link together perfectly. They are all so well scored, it could melt your face off Raiders of the Lost Ark style. The triumphant moments, the comedic moments, the romantic moments, everything in this film is so memorable, so utterly rewatchable. That final fight is just everything you want in the conclusion of a film. It's got a tight 90-minute runtime, but it just feels like they managed to fit in so many memorable moments. It's incredible, I tell you. This isn't just one of the best animated movies ever. This is just a perfect example of filmmaking on every level. It so far outstrips most of the other DreamWorks films and Pixar films and Disney films. They are so in its shadow that it's unbelievable that this doesn't get even more recognition than it does. The ending, the actual sense of loss from battle that you can take away from that, how it's okay to be injured, to be anything to happen as long as you have your loved ones with you. Ooh, that's so powerful. And it just, you think in your head that you are missing out some parts from this film in your mind, in your memory. But if you rewatch it, you will find that no, it really does just move quickly, because it is only 90-something minutes, but it also just moves from iconic moment to iconic moment at such a pace that it's breathtaking how often you'll find yourself just smiling stupidly at this film. It is so good. It's one of the best animated movies ever, without a doubt. I'm giving the ugliest tears that have ever been cried for a son being told by his father that he's proud of 5 stars. There is almost no flaw in this film. It just does absolutely everything that I would want to see in an animated movie. Hits every note that I like. It is maybe, arguably, close to being my favorite animated movie of all time. And that is so impressive for something that wasn't released until I was a teenager.